All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are way out west at the end of the line, about 6 kilometers past the last MRT station, Lak Song, in a nondescript western suburb of Bangkok, but there is nothing nondescript about what we are eating today. The most unique Rad Na gravy noodles I have ever eaten in my life. We are talking high heat, flame throwing, wok cooking, but there's no auntie cooking noodles today. We've got a 27-year-old future Hall of Famer in the kitchen. Coming here requires a little bit of noodle dedication, but I promise you, 100% worth it. All your money back, as always. Roaming cook recommended, guaranteed for one person. All right, when I said special guest, guys, I meant Joe Parrilla. You're like a bad smell. Can't get rid of you.
That's true.
Joseph, you ready, mate? How good does this hurt?
This looks good.
Incredible. All right, so first of all, you're gonna pick your noodles. So we've got loads of different ones to choose from, guys, but for us, it's gotta be Senyai Krob, crispy, fried, wide rice noodles. But you can also get the same crispy, fried goodness with senmi. And then we've got seafood. So we can have Rad Na with seafood, various different types. Look, we've got stuffed squid there, prawns, all sorts of different choices. And then, guys, $2.20, you can go with flaming hot beef. คุณชื่ออะไรครับ แก้ม สวัสดีครับ ยินดีที่ได้รู้จักนะ อะไรอร่อยที่สุดนะ ซิกเนเจอร์นะ ครับเส้นใหญ่กรอบราดหน้าใส่หมูนะใส่ซีฟู้ดใส่เนื้อ
แล้วก็ปลากระพง
อันนี้ปลากระป๋อง
ใช่
โอเค decisions
Get it all?
Why
not?
เอามาพายกันนะมั้ง
You're on a bigger channel, mate. Road to 100k.
โอเคเอาเนื้อหนึ่งครับปลากระป๋องหนึ่งครับเส้น
ใหญ่
กรอบนะครับโอเคครับดีไหมโอเคครับ so we've got one beef and then we've got one ปลากระป๋อง which is sea bass barramundi fish deep fried to crispy crunchy perfection. I hope. Now I've just said it.
I've never had Rad Na with fish.
I've never had Rad Na with fish.
Yeah, nothing else to say.
Ooh, chepo. Turn it. Goji berries.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yes, that's the magic.
Ow. Joe's favourite white pepper after the other day.
Pepper spray yesterday.
Right, and this is going to be any bang
แป้ง
อะไรนะ
แป้งข้าวเจ้า
ครับเจ้า rice rice
Wow.
oh
Stock pot and a half.
อันนี้ซุปหมู
no vegetarian
vegetarian
Yeah.
wow okay so they've got vegetarian พูดภาษาอังกฤษได้ไหมครับ
นิดหน่อย
เยอะมากครับพูดเก่งมาก so we've got vegetarian stock so we've got some enoki mushrooms we've got some kana which is egg kana is kana ภาษาอังกฤษอะไรนะ Chinese kale all right
Gorgeous piece of fish. I don't even know.
It's the beef. All right, we've got a fat piece of barramundi. Look at that. Look, we're going to get that whole thing in our Rad Na, yeah?
And you know what I like? It's taken it out from the back. It's cold, it's chilled, it's fresh. None of this sitting in this heat. I mean, I'd still eat it. But
Yeah. Slightly less fishy.
yeah.
We're smelling a bit fishy, but this is smelling fresh as. All right, so now she's on to the Senyai
It's about to
Krob.
begin. She's got, wow, heat coming off that again.
So she's put a ladle full of oil into this little tiny pan with those Senyai noodles. Kodanakab, we're well in the way here. Look at the heat. This is where the magic happens. Look, she's taking a bit of that oil off.
Not a day for the diet though, is it?
This is even hotter than yesterday.
Yeah. My face. I'm getting a tan.
You could do with one. Right, eggs going into that.
Second egg goes in. It's a machine though.
Yeah, a little poached fry, as Joe said. It's very light fry on that fish. She's done this before.
Yeah, mate, this one is going to be good.
And then this is puffing up lovely. Taking off a bit more of that oil, the puffier it gets.
Wow.
She's just flipped it with the second pan. Look how crispy that's gone on top.
Look at the colour, the golden colour. I'm old man.
She's not messing about. She's cooking 3 dishes, taking the cash, making sure the customers are all okay. Very, very nice, polite, friendly lady.
Crispy perfection. Colour even deeper now.
Look at that, we're almost done now, guys.
This might be in the middle of nowhere, guys.
Draining it off.
It's quite comfortable already just to watch this being made.
Look, actually looks like a souffle.
I know. It
An
has,
omelette.
I mean, it has souffled up a bit, right?
Alloy, Jamie.
ใช่อร่อยอร่อยค่ะ
Alloy.
อร่อยอร่อยจริงค่ะ
Alloy Jing. Cup. And look, she's timed this one to absolute perfection. Look at that. Look how crispy that is.
Wow. Wow. That's all I can say, wow.
Wow. Wow. That's all Joe's saying. That's all he ever says.
perfect
Perfect. Rodina.
If she says so herself.
Yes.
But
Gam's just said absolutely perfect. Let's see, look, crispy skin underneath. Look at that. Oh, heaven, guys, heaven. Look at the presentation on this.
Yeah. Presentation down to a T. Hot hard.
ทำอาหารเรียนอยู่ไหนครับ
อ๋อไม่ได้เรียนทำอาหาร
ครับ
นะคะชอบทาน
ชอบทานครับโอเคดีมากขอบคุณครับ So Kung Games just told me that she didn't learn how to cook, she just really likes to eat, so she just taught herself basically, which I absolutely love. A bit like me, obviously I can't cook this well, but that's how I started cooking, that's how I got into food, so a woman after my own heart.
Finishing with but nah. Gravy.
พริกไทยด
ใช่ใช่
ำครับ So we got black pepper.
Nice.
She's putting a little bit of the Chinese cooking wine.
No, Chinese cooking. One day I'll get this, guys.
Ferment black beans, soya bean.
Oh wow. Dried. Well, not dried, but
Oh, oh man.
oh wow. The smell on those black beans.
And this is just bubbling away. Lovely, guys. Alright, so she's put a little bit of the egg in from the other one, and now she's going to put that slurry in. On with that fish. A little bit of pepper,
And sesame.
and that's Silom. Wow.
Bit of balsamic glaze.
Oh my, yeah, a little balsamic glaze. สวยมาก
Wow.
สวยคงเกมใช่ไหมครับ
ใช่ค่ะ
อายุเท่าไหร่ครับ
27 27
27 Ah, yes. Look, you know the bulk of my channel is showing you like 60-year-old, 70-year-old shops with aunties that have been smashing out plate after plate for years. But it's nice to be able to show you the new school, the new generation that is still taking on these street food joints where everybody can come, everybody can enjoy. And big game, or non-game in my case, absolute legend for years to come. Right, now we're going to start on the beef, guys. So she's got a little bit of oil. Right, in with that beef. Bit more pepper. We've got pepper on the beef. Find out what else we've got on the beef. Look at the flames, guys.
Another one smelling absolutely insane. The heat in that wok and the flames. Oh, this is going to be good.
A bit more pepper in the stock. Bit of that Chinese cooking wine again. Oh, she's doing her thing. She's doing her thing.
See you guys at the table. Okay, thank you.
In with that slurry again. On with that beef. That beef smells incredible. Attackers, yes. Cup. As I just said, it's so nice to meet someone that is, she's 27, I can't believe that she's running this place, absolutely killing it, guys, and this looks fantastic. So let's take a little look at what we've got. So we've got this thick Chinese gravy, and the way she sort of plummeted the eggs in and scrambled them into the mix kind of does remind me of like an egg soup in a Chinese restaurant from back home. But this, oh look at that, super flaky, perfectly cooked sea bass covered in black pepper. We've got some shiitake mushrooms, rehydrated, beautiful. That's going to give that stock such a lovely earthy taste. Some of that canard, and that is really, really thick, guys. I'm going to switch spoons before I get slaughtered in the comments. And we've got some beautiful, lovely, flash fried flank steak covered in pepper and her own special sauce. Now, I know what's in the sauce. I would love to tell you what's in the sauce, but if I do tell you what's in the sauce, I'm a dead man, all right? So it's just gonna have to go to the grave with me and me, Joe, and Game, and probably the old man probably knows as well. Look at that, enoki mushrooms, not something you see every day in a Rad Na, but again, thick, same sauce, but with that lovely beef on top. Now, what makes this place super unique are these little crispy, puffed up cakes of fried noodle. Soft on the inside, so they've still got the like spongy noodle on the inside, but super, super crispy. Where it's rice flour, once it hits that oil, super, super crispy. She's drizzled that, and Joe's right, it does look like a balsamic glaze. Drizzled that in a little bit of Silom or Silom sweet black soy sauce, a little bit like ketchup mayonnaise. This looks incredible. I'm gonna fix us up 2 plates, Joe. Don't you worry, you won't have to hold the camera for too much longer. Should we start with the fish or the beef? I think fish, a bit more delicate.
Fish, yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna get Joe a little rice cake. Right, so we'll put 2 in, shall we?
Yeah.
Right, 2 in there, and 2 for the beef as well. We'll just fix up 2 different plates, right, and we'll just share, Joe, yeah? Save on the washing up, what do you reckon?
That's the plan.
All right, so a bit of fish. Bit of fish on each one. I'll have, do you know what, I'll have the big bit. You have that little bit. I need my protein, Joe. And then we're just gonna drizzle over some of that beautiful, oh look, a big piece of egg, you can have that. Get some of the canard. What do you reckon, mate?
It's looking good, mate. Wow, the fish is looking good. I got my eye on your piece.
Oh, look at that. You can have whatever piece you want, Joe. Right.
Bit of you, mate.
Do you know what? I'm gonna go all 4.
Whoa.
Complete the set.
Whoa.
Nice hunk of beef. Look at that. I'm gonna get you a nice flank on each bit, mate.
You talking about me or the Rad Na?
You're a beef cake.
That's true.
You're a lovely Italian, purebred, thoroughbred stud, my friend. But this,
smell of that beef.
Look at that. You can really smell that black pepper coming off it as well. Look at that. Oh, lovely. All we got to do is dress this up with a little bit of chili and vinegar, and we are good to go. Right, let's just try it first, Joe, without anything on. I'm just going to go straight out of this.
Got a spoon for me? That will do. Thank you.
All right. This looks incredible, doesn't it, Joe?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Super, super peppery, and the first thing that's hitting me is that Chinese rice wine. Like, you've got that alcoholic flavour from not just the wine, but then you've also from those fermented beans as well, so you've got like a real savoury hit.
But for me too, it's that pepper, and it's not used to it in Thailand, but normally it's the chili heat, but the black pepper burn at the back of the mouth and the back of the throat, love it.
Because it's cracked pepper in it, it's not, it's like
and there were big
whole
chunks of it,
almost,
yeah.
The other thing you usually associate with this is white pepper, isn't it? But this is heavy on the black pepper, so it's different.
mean, you literally chew a bit of the black pepper. Anyway, it's great, it's tasty, it's powerful, but I think we need to pimp it up, right?
Yeah. All right, so we'll go a little bit of the chili vinegar, shall we?
Yeah.
Especially with the fish, eh?
Definitely for me needs chili vinegar. Always needs chili vinegar.
In case you hadn't noticed yet, me and Joe, we like salt and we like vinegar.
Salt and vinegar, innit?
In it, mate. All right, so a bit of that chili.
Yes.
So now we're going to have 2 different types of heat, Joseph.
Just what I need.
Is your name Joseph? I've never asked you.
It is Joseph, but we'll stick with Joe. Fish first, just because it's warm and that bit, I have to take a bit of that bit. I mean, when you cook fish, you're looking for that golden colour on the outside, and because it was cooked in so much oil, I mean, it was just done to perfection. That.
I like gin.
Now, I've never had Rad Na with fish. You've never had Rad Na with fish.
I don't think so.
Might be my favourite version of Rad Na.
It's unbelievable. Really, really a well-cooked fish. Probably my favourite fish in Thailand. But what I'm loving more than anything is the crispy, crunchy noodles, because they're really, 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 really crispy on the outside, but chewy on the inside. They're almost getting stuck to my teeth, but I love it. The textures against that flaky fish. Then you've got that sort of irony flavour, another bit of crunch coming from the takana, the Chinese kale, and then that beautiful peppery sauce, which you have pimped up to absolute perfection, my friend.
And you know what? Barramundi is the right fish for this, because if it was tilapia, the pepperiness, the gravy, well, actually, and the flavour of those noodles, because the golden, the savoury flavour from those noodles comes through as well. It would be too much, but that meaty barramundi can really take it. You don't lose the fish.
No.
Damn, the fish is good.
Mushrooms are great as well. As I said, real earthy flavour from those mushrooms, because she actually makes the stock from shiitake mushrooms, so it's a bit like having, you know, like when you do like a wild mushroom risotto, or risotto for any of my American viewers. Brilliant. Wow.
Wow.
We said wow a lot, haven't we, in the last couple of days? It's just so far removed from any other Rad Na that I've had. This, should we say it?
Not yet.
Top one.
Look, you've never had these before, these crispy cakes, right?
No.
Because normally it comes with the crispy banh mi. Not quite these ones.
Meat crop, usually, yeah. Well, I usually get it with white rice noodles.
Yeah.
Like just stir-fried like you would in a pad see ew.
Yeah.
But this is just unbelievable. I've seen this in one other place in Chinatown,
But texture-wise, so I love Rad Na normally because the gravy like half softens the crispy noodles and you get this nice texture. But the texture of this, you get the chewiness from the noodle itself, not from seeping in. But you know, when I saw it on Google, I thought she was going to make a noodle cake, almost like one of those turnip cakes.
Yeah.
Not that it would actually be the noodles on the inside and
that
crispy
is.
on the outside. Genius.
Absolute revelation.
Should we try the beef?
Let's do it.
Now, you know, beef and black pepper goes well. Beef and Chinese kale goes well. Beef and that chili, crispy chili goes well. High
I
expectations
think
of
it's
this
going
one.
to go well. I like the way she's used really thin cut flank steak as well.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get flavour.
And you saw the heat.
The heat. You saw the flames coming off that wok, and hopefully it's not going to be too tough. I've had beef Rad Na a couple of times, right? Not great. This,
Yeah.
I need to find a new adjective. I don't want to say wow again.
Oh my God. That's not an adjective, but
OMB.
that's kind of what I think. Now, I think we have to be a little honest about it. It is chewy, but chewy in a good way, that the more you chew, the more the flavour comes out. And that's kind of what I expect of beef in
but it's
Thailand.
not tough as in...
No.
It's not tough as in you're not going to get through it. And you know, like I've said this in a few videos, my old idol used to say, Rick Stein, that's why God gave you teeth, so you can chew.
So that wasn't a criticism. For me, that's a good thing. There is so much, there's two flavours. The flavour of the beef, the quality of the beef, very good. But the char from that wok, but that comes through so strong.
Smoky,
Yes.
really well flavoured.
That might be better than the fish.
Yeah, I know. But you know, I can't get over these little cakes. Because she fried them in so much oil. But they're not greasy at all. They're super crispy. You saw her draining the oil every time. That's an art in itself. It's worth coming down here just to try these. And you know, with that little drizzle of sweet soy sauce, which I don't really like usually, but it just gives that nice bit of sweetness, almost like molasses on the back end.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking when we came here, we'll come here. I don't mind riding 40 minutes an hour outside of central Bangkok for this, but I was thinking no one's going to come here.
Well, you're going to come. Are they going to come?
They're going to come.
If you don't come, you're a fool. No, I'm joking. But anyway, we aren't actually that far away from an MRT station. If you go to the end of the line, as I said in the intro, at Lak Song MRT station, we're about, 15-minute drive from the MRT. You'll see the Mall Bang Khae, and that is the end of the road. We're going out towards Nakhon Pathom here, guys.
It's worth coming.
I suppose we better try and eat some of this nest. Oh, Joe, go on, I'm washing my hands. I just, we probably should have eaten these first, because as good as she's done them, if that was on top of a khao soy, I'd say, wow, what a ledge.
Yeah.
But they are just fried egg noodles. And the other thing,
Just disappear in your mouth. They're great.
But she should bag these up and sell them in 7-Eleven.
100%.
But those cake things are out of this world.
Genuinely, this, with that sauce, with that peppery sauce, it's one of the best things I've eaten in a long time. And I know actually when we film together, we say that quite a lot because we find good places. But of all of those best things we've eaten in a while, this genuinely is.
This is up there for me because of how unique it is. Probably one of the best things I've eaten this year.
Wow.
This is for me, probably because of how unique it is, one of the best things I've eaten this year without a doubt. That is lovely, isn't it? It's the alcoholic taste that I like, probably because I'm not drinking at the moment and I'm getting my alcohol any way I can.
It would have been cooked off, sadly. That's
But yeah, that flavour is so unique with the pepper. It's just unlike another Rad Na I've had. It's obviously reminiscent of a Rad Na because it is a Rad Na, but
Yeah.
it's really different, really unique. And as you said in yours, Game, what's an absolute legend.
One thing we haven't spoken about, underrated, I feel, in there, the black bean.
Oh,
Savoury, undertone, coming through.
Because you always have tao tiao in like yellow bean paste. It's the same bean, right? But she's used a bit of yellow bean and like salted black beans as well.
Yeah. It's so, I mean, we finished filming 15 minutes ago.
We had to come back on. I'm still eating it. I've eaten all of Joe's.
And we're just picking away at it because it's so Moorish.
Joe just left his Lak crispy noodle in the sauce soaking. I didn't even realise I ate it. He's going, "What are you doing?" I didn't even know I was eating it. Honestly, I just ate it, and I was like,
And we've destroyed these.
I'm eating everything.
So good,
I'm gonna
guys.
drink the rest with a straw, and I'll see you back in the next one.
Take care, guys.
โอเคขอบคุณนะครับอร่อยที่สุดนะครับ